It is right down low with Dan Weldon, Dario and Danica on the high side. And here comes Marco. Oh, look out! Airborne! Frankini's upside down. Dixon is involved. The wheels touched. Weldon is involved.
Airborne up here, got up into the pit. We got him coming down.
Caution's out. Take a look. Top of the screen, you see Rossi coming out of his pit stall. He gets together with Kimball. Oh! What a terrifying moment for Helio Castroneves. The left front wheel, the suspension coming in and over the cockpit.
This is 2 races in a row. We saw this problem with Aloshin and Newgarden at Mid-Ohio. And it's, you know, your race leader, I know the feeling. I'm feeling like...
With the car underneath him, look at this, down to the grass below Sebastian. Unbelievable.
This is the move of the race right here. Look at all these cars he passes on the outside. The outside is slippery, it's full of dust, and he keeps on going and barely makes it. But he does.
Our Firestone moment of the race, then the next restart, where he tries to go inside of his Andretti Autosport teammate Hunter Ray, who closes the door, so he goes outside, goes by Hunter Ray in 1, and goes by Pagenaud in 2.
And look how close those tires are.
All this at 215 and 20 miles an hour.
And this is the area where everybody has been spinning.
Oh, look at that. How fun is that?
That's PK has gotten into the medical car. Okay, we're watching on board with Helio Castroneves now heading to turn number 1.
He's going through the chicane right now, Mike, over the railroad tracks into the rough part, heading down to turn 1. Obviously, Tony Kanaan's going to be behind
Braking zone here, coming up.
Getting ready for the braking zone.
Helio moves to the inside. Now to the outside.
Whoa!
Oh,
yeah.
So Tony Kanaan literally flew over the top of Helio's car as Helio was braking, Davey, to go into turn number 1.
Right here.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Tony's throttle stuck or something.
Yeah.
Tony hit. There was no. Oh my goodness.
That could have been just incredibly devastating. When you see this, fans, you will not believe that Tony Kanaan walked away from this without a scratch.
Coming on the high side, cutting to the bottom. Watch this, down low, and Rahal closes the door.
That's where you've got to be, Marco. That's where you've got to be. You've got those fresh tires, but not in the middle of the track. You've got to dive down low. You've seen what Briscoe could have done.
This is it. One lap. Oh, there goes Ryan Hunter-Reay and Ryan Briscoe, and Briscoe flies. Briscoe flips and flies. On the grass, the 2 Ryans came together.
That looked horrible.
And that's a very abrupt end to what was a terrific day for Ryan Briscoe. He gives both thumbs up. Their respective cars. And here it is.
2 cars here. They just start bouncing off of each other here. Hunter Ray was going for a gap. It closed, and he came down into Brian, and the grass just caught the car and just flipped it violently.
Goodness me.
And very shortly thereafter, Ryan Briscoe gives the double thumbs up. Watch this, just a gap that closed again. It's Karam coming down, Hunter Ray in the middle, and Ryan Briscoe, just the innocent bystander there down on the inside, and that nose just dove in like a dart into the grass.
Absolutely.
And flipped Briscoe.
Bouncing, going off, and here we are in Tony Kanaan's car, number 11-7 machine. Boy, there's just so much going on. Oh, I can't believe he got through there. The 7-Eleven machine just made his way through there. I cannot believe it.
And if he hits that tire, look at that. Oh, he just misses.
And for a split second, I'm talking about, you know, for a blink of an eye, I said, I'm going left, because if I'm going right, it's going to hit me.
Unknown area, and he had a great job saving it.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Lazier.
Oh. Wow. And that's at 210 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah. Oh, his motor was definitely going. Somebody was very lucky there. That looked almost. Oh.
Oh, that's a lucky impact.
That's a lucky impact.
And there's the marbles on the outside there. Sato gets loose.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. That is a horrifying ride for Dario Franchitti.
Oh, man. That is
crash we've seen before, and we hate to see that kind of impact.
Sato,
oh boy!
well,
Look at the debris go through. Oh boy! And oh, fencing. Yeah, it does look like there might be some debris into the grandstands as well. That is a violent impact.
Fortunately, the fence kept the car in the racetrack.
This is Graham Rahal arriving on the scene.
Full course yellow, full course yellow. Can you get through there?
So Sato gets loose, and Dario's got nowhere to go. That is a thundering blow.
Yeah.
This is turn 4. The driver is Patrick Carpentier. Look at him catch the lip of the edge of the gravel trap, goes airborne, literally bounces off the tire barrier and pirouettes over the wall. The good news in all of this, despite heavy damage to the race car, is that Patrick Carpentier...
Back live at Detroit, and the race has stopped before it even really got started. The pace car spun and hit the wall, exiting the pit lane over that hump that comes off onto the racetrack. You see the safety team is there with the pace car and its occupants. They're going to try and motion the field around, although I think most of the drivers have shut the engines off by now. Watch this. Just bizarre.
It's like he wasn't expecting to see the two-seater there.
And that is one of the fastest sections of the racetrack for a race car at speed.
Just accelerating and hit something? Or?
Yeah, I think he just got on the gas, unfortunately, and the back end came around because the back end gets light going over that.
One driver looking to improve his ride is Buddy Lazier. We've got a crash. Let's go upstairs.
A big crash. Terrible crash. Out of turn number 4, and here on the main straightaway it involves many cars. I can see as many as 7 or 8 cars involved in this accident. Shoestring budgets, and really didn't need it at that time. Now let's see what happened.
2 cars just got together. They were too wide. Looked like 2 cars got together. Couldn't tell whether it was...
That's Buell hitting the wall right there, very hard.
It looked like Mears got together with somebody there and started that. Everybody else kind of in the back trying to run through the debris and just running into each other.
That's Corey Witherill there in the middle of things too. All right, let's talk to Robbie Buell.
Robbie, first of all,
camera that we want to show you. Let's ride along and listen.
You can see she's well behind this thing. She has a good chance to miss it, but there's a lot of debris up there. And I think that's what really got to her. She ran over a lot of debris, and that's what really messed her up. That bent some of the suspension pieces just running over the debris from the other part of the crash.
Wow, there was so much debris on the track. But you know, the reason they do that, as I'm sure you can back up, Larry, is to dissipate the energy from the crash. They have these parts fly off the cars very easily to dissipate that impact.
Well, it certainly helps the drivers because it does absorb a lot of that energy when they hit the wall. But it certainly makes it difficult on the drivers behind trying to miss all that stuff. Wow.
Here it is from another angle. Just a tremendous amount of fire there initially.
Yeah, and that's Corey Witherill right there, who gets nailed a couple of times in that bright orange car.
And it looks like that Dr. Jack Miller might have been involved in the accident also.
Yeah, there's that car that's farthest down the racetrack. Doesn't look like